Rural Rising, Rural Rising. Listen, I have already gave y'all the recipe to the Kool-Aid, okay? We have to take these people to the ICJ, the International Court of Justice. That is the world courts, okay? You have to resume your styles and titles, okay? They did not coordinate you. You were coordinated in your mother's blood, so therefore they cannot grant you your styles and titles. Y'all keep looking for them, and they don't have it. They're a de facto corporation. The USA is a corporation, okay? That corporation is operating illegally here in the United States. And they don't respect treaties. Their word ain't nothing because they already broke all of this. So there's distrust there. So ain't no sense of going back down the road we already been 101 times. International Court of Justice, the world courts. Crimes against humanity, war crimes, chemical and biological warfare, kidnapping, rape, murder, high treason, grand larceny, home invasion, identity theft of property, RICO racketeering. I mean, the list really goes on and on and on, guys. There's nothing to talk about. This is our land. And everybody knows that. Everybody. Also, I like to make mention that the globe as we know it is incorrect, right? The globe that they show you that you're familiar with in school and, you know, sitting in most people's office and stuff like that, that's only 10% of this planet. Believe it or not, the 7 continents that they show you is only 10% of the planet. There are other planetary realms that exist within this same sphere we call Earth. Okay, that's also what you need to know. International courts of justice. The world courts is where we have to go, because they know who we are. They just waiting on us to resume our styles and titles. Also, I would like for our African brothers and sisters to stand in solidarity with us and tell the truth about that out of Africa story. I would like for you to tell the truth that the Black American Aborigines was always in the Americas. Also, guys, let me highlight this very important point. You remember what I just said about the maps. Also, what they don't tell you is this part that they're calling the USA was Central America. So on the old maps and in the old literature, when they're talking about Central America, they're talking about this place you all now call the USA. Okay? That is Central America. And if you look at the map, it makes sense. Okay? And all the people in the surrounding islands, such as Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Antigua, Barbados, Turks and Caicos, all of those islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, all of that, those are American islands. Okay? The people in El Salvador, the people in Guatemala, the people in the Yucatan, the people in Honduras, the people in Costa Rica, Panama, the original people from those landmass look like me, and y'all know it. And you know it. We are not talking to the Spaniards who infiltrated and invaded those lands. We're not talking to them. I don't care how long you've been here, you just a guest that overstayed your welcome. Okay? That is not your homeland. And it can be proven. We can trace your foremothers and forefathers. Also, we can trace you based on skin samples. Blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh. From the dust ye came, to the dust ye shall return. We can tell where you come from just by skin sample. So forget the blood quantums. That's a game they want to play. We don't have no time to play games. We want our land, our food, and our water. That's it. Keep your money. We have to heal. So y'all got to choose what you want to serve. You want to serve this system, keep this system going, or you want to get back to your natural, normal self. You understand? You want to get back to your humanity. You got to resume your styles and titles. And since I am a matriarch of the Americas, I have the right to bring that forward. And I'm ready whenever y'all ready. I already got everything drafted up. We just need to take them to the world courts. Do them people in the Yucatan on the walls in the temples look like me, or do they look like these people that they're showing you? They don't. They look like me. When you go and you dig up the mounds, who do them people look like inside those mounds? Who did they say was the matriarch? She looks just like me. She built like me. She the same complexion as me. She got the same facial features as me. That's me. That is me. I am the Grand Wizard. Also, the last thing I need to say before we get out of here is that the Confederate flag is our flag, the original Confederate flag, because it's been modified. The original Confederate flag belongs to the clans of America. We are a confederation, okay? And I need y'all to go investigate that. You ain't got to take my word for it. You can take a look, Library of Congress. And those of you who are on social media, Hillman Talk and all of that, I need y'all to correspond with these people and teach them what this really is about. The Confederate flag belongs to the American Aborigines. That's our original flag. But they hijacked it and have y'all hating what belongs to you, what you are. The X and the 13 stars represent the mother and her 13 tribes, her 13 clans or children. You understand? So now when I explain it to you, it makes sense. Okay? We are the clansmen. But it would make sense that if a person is trying to insert themselves into history, they would take your identity. That's why I said we have to have them charged with identity theft as well. They took your identity and they assumed your identity. They're posing under your identity. And that we can't have that happen. So y'all, we're going to the world courts and we're going to have these people tried for these charges that I have already listed. I love y'all to life. Y'all be careful out there. Keep your head on the swivel. I love you.